Alright, so I'm back. I've collected a handful of images. I think I've got 5 or 6. Maybe I got only 4. I don't care about that right this second. But with a handful of images, I can get started on this idea of making this thing. And by the way, if you're interested in this idea about the heroes or pioneers of the internet, I actually found this page that covers, what is that, about 10 of them who were instrumental to the ARPANET Foundation, which is our foundation of the internet. And there is some great text on this page that I think I'm going to pull for my images, or pull for my coin design, token design. So you should save that URL or one that is about the subject that you're covering, and look for people who've written about it to look for key ideas and phrasing, so that just like the Yuri Gagarin pin, there's some text on there that refers to the mission that he did. All right, so let's go back in here, and I want you guys to work on this sort of scale. That's why I did set up a 300 by 300 pixel square. I'm going to work in a round format, so I'm going to click the ellipse tool and hover until I find the center of that, and I'm going to click down but not drag. I'm actually going to type in the numbers I want. 250 by 250, meaning around. Oh, and it put it in the center. Okay, I can move it, no problem. I didn't realize it was going to draw from the corner, but that's cool. I get it centered, and that's perfect. And like, if I want to continue that as a series, if you hold your Alt or Option key, you might see the arrow change to that double arrow. I'll zoom in here. And then if you drag while holding that and holding the Shift key, it'll keep it lined up and then allow you to intersect it. And then likewise, if I click and hold the Shift key to select both of those, hold my Option and Alt key, and Shift keys, I can do the same thing again and again. Whoops. Make sure I got them both selected. I hold the Shift key to select both of them, and then Alt starts the copy, Shift keeps it in line. Yeah, my screen's a little too... There we go. Zoomed in using my mouse wheel. So that looks like it's centered. Okay, cool. So I've got those lined up. You can do Command or Control minus to zoom out. There is a zoom tool here as well. All right, so let's move this contextual menu and do one of the techniques that he suggested. He said you can pin the bar position. So, I think I'm going to pin it towards the top and here close to the other toolbar. But you might like it in the middle at the bottom, for all I know. Okay. We can zoom in here, and so I'll select this circle, and I'm going to do my Command Control plus to zoom in. All right, Illustrator works a lot like Photoshop, which is a layers tool, and so you'll see that I've got a layer 1. And it's got all of those ellipses that I just made. I think I'm going to separate them out. So why don't I go ahead, I'm going to just hit lock for right now. And I noted my interface is a little off the screen. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. So clicking over here into my layers panel, okay, we have the menu down here. One of them is create a new layer. And so it just made layer 2. Now I'll unlock, I'll highlight the one that I want for that first coin image, and you'll see a little blue icon show up next to it. And now I can just drag the ellipse into layer 2. And then I can lock the others. And so now I'm working in layer 2. And we will continue in the next video since we've hit 5 minutes.